Joseph Pappalardo grew up in Lawrence, and before he entered the Army, lived his entire life on Allen Street. He finished 4 years of high school, but was without a job in 1939 and early 1940. However, by the time he registered for the draft in October 1940, he was working in the Washington Mill. Within 3 months of the United States entering World War II, Pappalardo traveled to Fort Devens in February to enlist in the Army. The 504th Parachute Infantry Regiment was created that same month, and he was assigned to that unit. By early May, after nearly a year of training and the country's need to get its forces to Europe, the 504th set sail for North Africa. Pappalardo and his unit landed in Casablanca, Morocco in May 1943, where they soon conducted training drops. As it was later discovered, the flight for the upcoming mission was compromised by complexities such as weather and anti-aircraft fire that likely contributed to Pappalardo's death. The mission was to invade Sicily, codenamed Operation Husky. It was the next critical step in regaining control of Europe. The 505th Parachute Infantry Regiment and the 504th 3rd Battalion took off from Kairouan, Tunisia on C-47s for Sicily and for a jump onto the Italian island after midnight on the morning of July 10, 1943. Pappalardo was a member of the 504th 3rd Battalion Company I. It was the first big-scale mass parachute drop in history. Unfortunately for Pappalardo, he was a casualty that night. His airplane became lost from the formation, and upon approaching the mainland of Sicily, flew inland, turned around, and came out over the ocean and then back inland. There were no other planes visible. Most of the paratroopers were dropped far from their target and over a wide area. Sadly, Assistant Platoon Leader Richard H. Briggs and Pappalardo were never found. The infamy of this mission occurred during the next night when the 504th 1st and 2nd Battalions parachuted onto the Ferrello airstrip in Sicily to provide support for American troops, but became casualties of friendly fire. The outcome was horrific. In total, the 504th had suffered 81 dead, 132 wounded, and 16 missing, including Pappalardo. He was initially listed as missing in action and later presumed to be dead. In a further sad twist, Sicily was where his mother and father immigrated from in 1903, and that was where he was killed.